Okay, stream should be starting momentarily. So yeah. So in case you didn't catch it, I'll be playing Star Wars Squadrons. I'm picking up from where I left off on Wednesday. And I'll continue to do that until I finish the game every Wednesday and Friday. Couldn't remember which day it was for a second. Okay, good. Audio is coming through. I will be monitoring the chat. Let me just get this shared out on the different social medias, and then I'll be good to go. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, that would have been a good place to share it too. Okay. Okay. That should be shared out everywhere. Yeah. So, just making sure I got it everywhere. That's good. Everything is looking good. Okay, everything is looking good on my end, technologically wise, of course. So yeah, that should be all good. So we're ready to go. Just have to do one little thing, and that's obviously take a drink of water and switch over the camera. That should help. Because I do have this little bit like a frog in my throat or something. I don't know what it is. But yeah, that's all good. Oh, let's actually go to this view so we can actually see the game. Okay, and there we go. Okay, oh, let me just check one thing real quick. I'll be back. Okay, I don't know what that was, but I've figured it out mostly. Okay. So, we're picking up with mission 4. I already got the prologues and the first 3 missions. So, we'll at least do, 4, 5, and 6. Probably even 7. Essentially, we'll just see how far we'll go. We'll just continue where we left off at mission 4. And I'm doing story mode because if I don't do anything, if I go any harder, I will not do well. I already know that much, so I'm not even bothering. I would skip it, because I played it we saw the cutscene last time, but I figured let's redo or keep going through it.
Has linked the attacks on our Star Destroyers with the New Republic Starhawk project. A common factor is Lyndon Javes. You knew Javes better than anyone, Captain Carroll.
If I had, I'd have destroyed him before he betrayed us at Fostar Haven.
Then this is your second chance. The rebels are keeping a low profile. Take Titan Squadron, hunt down this Starhawk, and eliminate it.
Gladly, Admiral Sloane. But if I may ask, there's a particular pilot I'd like to requisition.
Gray, come Rebels bringing someone in, John?
The treacherous slime taking our ships. Good. More the merrier.
Easy, Von Reg. Remember the last time you lost your cool?
The day I cut through a whole squadron of rebels and saved your neck.
Focus. Shen's right. Tighten it up, Sol. And Von Reg, save a little for the enemy.
Overseer to Titan, finish your inspection. Your new wingmate has arrived.
Okay.
So, you're our new wingmate. Welcome to Titan Squadron. I'm Varco Gray, Squadron Leader. I think they're waiting for you in the briefing room. Better make a good first impression.
So we can head on to the briefing room, but let's take a look through. So we're at the exit ramp of the shuttle. And yeah. Oh, we just have to head to the briefing room now. For the Imperial side of the story.
Welcome home, pilot. It feels like a lifetime since Fostar Haven, doesn't it? One fool betrays his squadron, and loyal officers like us are reassigned in disgrace. I heard they sent you to the Outer Rim. I got the Medem sector, protecting fuel shipments from petty scoundrels and pirates. The kind of posting that used to end careers. Before Endor. Before Lyndon Javes.
Now that does kind of explain why so many of the post-Endor Imperials who went into front of the First Order were so pro-Imperial because they were compensating, perhaps?
It seemed fitting that I bring you back to help me destroy Lyndon.
Not so much out of actual loyalty, but out of trying to prove themselves, if you will.
Good.
Some interesting
now you will be flying as
notation I've made.
Let's get to work.
But yeah, it would make sense. Those who probably, would have made it very bad for the rebels get reassigned because of things outside their control, and so they want to prove themselves. Hence why they end up forming the First Order.
Agent Thorne has discovered vital intelligence on Project Starhawk. Your mission is to extract her from an orbital outpost above Hosnian Prime. Your job is to secure the outpost for our extraction team, who will arrive aboard the shuttle Gladius. Behind enemy lines, you must be precise and swift. We have no room for error, Titan. To gain access, you'll have to eliminate perimeter defenses.
Okay.
Intelligence
That's the easy part.
Missile platforms defending Hosnian space.
Excuse me again.
Them. The outpost itself is protected by turbo laser cannons on all sides. Evade and eliminate them all. When you've secured the area, you will escort the Gladius to the outpost, and our extraction team will acquire Agent Thorne. Once Thorne is secure, reach your Gozanti cruisers and return to the Overseer. Do not lose our spy under any circumstances. That is all.
Okay. So we can talk to a couple of them. So let's start with Sol.
I'm Rella Sol. No need to introduce yourself. I've already reviewed your service record. It's been a long time since you were on the front lines. In days past, a mission like ours would have been afforded every possible resource. Unfortunately, times are tight since Endor. In one battle, we lost our Emperor and gained 100 warring factions.
Using two Imperial warlords there.
If only Emperor Palpatine hadn't dissolved the Imperial Senate. At least then, senators, like my parents, could have maintained order after Endor. But no.
That's a kind of interesting take.
Decision, of course. But now that he's gone, we must look to the future.
Oh, I'm not questioning. Yes, you are.
The Senate would help subdue all of this infighting.
But that's kind of interesting. A Imperial who's also before the Senate is kind of like a backup to the Emperor. Which, that's really a big reason why the Empire failed, because Palpatine didn't want to show power. If he was willing to give just a little bit of power to the Senators, and that could have saved the Empire, which is scary to think about. You know, at least, you know, a body that could have chosen a new emperor, at the very least, who wasn't, you
Now
know,
more than ever,
people looking
the
out for
Empire
themselves,
needs
even though they
reliable
would have.
soldiers like Agent Thorne, like you. Unity is the only path to progress. I trust you are aligned with Admiral Sloane's vision for the Empire. We cannot afford to fracture. Not after
One
Endor.
interesting thing about the game
This mission is a
is
vital
that you
step
play
towards
both as
dismantling the
rebels and
rebellion.
Imperials.
And they are a rebellion. Don't be fooled by their new name. The New Republic will fall, just like the last one. It's time for you to play your part. Get to the hangar. Ready your ship.
Just taking a look around. But yeah, I lost my train of thought there. Hopefully I'll think of it again. Okay, so that's the mechanic. We got Shen there. We got Von Reg. Briefing. Okay, so let's start with Shen.
Newcomer.
He's certainly been through a lot, judging by his
Call
armor.
me Shen. Before you ask, helmet stays on, cockpit or not. Too many hard landings. Broken neck. 5, 6 times. Cybernetics keep me going. Fight. Fall. Get up. Fight again. All for the Empire. Advice. Don't annoy Von Reg.
The only piece of advice? Wow.
Time.
But also he's kind of being a parallel to Gunny for the with the New Republic, the Rebel story. How she has a mechanical arm because of being in the fight so long.
You're the new arrival? I'm Havina Vonreg. Titan can always use another pilot, so long as you're good at killing rebels. We're going right into their territory, Hosnian Prime. We'll give those scum just a taste of what it was like at Endor. I was there, you know, when the rebellion murdered our Emperor. Half my squad died trying to defend him. Captain Carroll understands. She doesn't lecture me about justifiable force like my other commanders. She knows all I
Yeah,
need is a target.
the most radical of the groups by the seams of it.
Politics are for admirals. I keep it simple. Always shoot to kill.
In other words, revenge is what drives you.
But do your job, and I'll have your back.
And the Empire knows how to harness your revenge for their benefit, your hate and anger. Yeah, I'm connecting all together, but let's talk to Raylan now, who's gonna be the mechanic.
You'll be the new pilot. Sergeant Wade, chief mechanic and head of the hangar crew. Don't see the appeal in flying myself, but I've been working on TIE since they rolled off the assembly line. Your fight is in good hands. The Overseer saw some action at Pothar and JL, but it's had a complete inspection and overhaul for this mission. Admiral Sloane's orders. And
Wow.
my orders. Every
That's a
TIE
lot
in
of
this hangar
precious
is been
resources
serviced
the
and
Empire
tested.
doesn't have anymore.
Tighten half the rivets myself. We're ready. Gotta say, I don't know how you and Titan cope out there. No shields or life support, just whole plating between you and space.
I don't know either.
It must build character. Never met a TIE pilot who backed down from any challenge, shields or not. I've prepared your starfighter to match the latest Imperial guidelines. But if you've got a preferred component or need something customized, I'll take care of it. Just say the word. Your TIE fighter's ready. Good flying.
Okay, let's continue the mission now, because we can prepare for launch.
The TIE fighter. Classic. Maneuverable. Flexible. Can't take much direct fire, but that's no problem for a skilled pilot.
And I'm not skilled.
Your loadout, however, is not standard. And again, neither are any of Titan Squadron's missions.
I'm just going to keep it default. Because I really know how to change it, really. Okay, that's how the... I'm just looking. Getting some interceptor support too. Okay.
Squadron, on me. Imperial fighters, divert course and leave this system immediately, or you will be destroyed.
Outright.
Excuse me.
Remember, we must be swift and precise. They'll scramble fighters quickly.
No doubt they'll reinforce from the surface as well as the station.
Rebels arrive. Don't leave.
Sounds like a good strategy to me.
Titan.
I like the view the X-Wing gives battle and just rebel fighters in general.
I'm in position.
Missile defense systems activated.
Worried about to clear a path to the station.
They got a lock on me.
We can shoot down their salvos.
The enemy has a lock.
Don't take their cannons head on unless you have a death wish. Keep it up.
Nice.
They're locking up. Good work.
The enemy has a lock.
That's what I like to see.
Come on, line up, line up.
Nice.
Our path is clear. Advance on the outpost. That's how it's done, Titan. What? They breached our missile defenses. Scramble fighters, take down those ties.
I wish I could see the panic inside that station right now.
We should take out the shield generator. Without it, the turbo lasers are vulnerable.
Rebel starfighters inbound.
Watch your backs.
Okay, untreated ships like the TIE Fighter feature an emergency power converter which allows the pilot to instantly convert all power from one system to another. Okay.
I'm on your wing.
Enemy behind you.
Taking damage.
Under fire.
Titan 3 is on their shield generator. Keep it up. Station shields are down. Focus fire on the outpost's turbo lasers. We need a clear landing zone for our extraction shuttle. Evacuate the transports. Get the cargo out of here.
They're after you.
Good, Titan 3. Show no mercy.
I'm seeing a rebel transport ship fleeing the outpost.
This side's clear. Attack what remains.
That's a high-value target, and we won't let it escape. Eliminate the rebel transport.
I'm here. Let's go. Took a hit.
Okay, it probably didn't need to go after that, but it was presented too obvious of a target.
Hull is compromised.
Clear here. Finish off the rest. We're with you.
Careful, enemies tailing.
Rebel scout. Outpost defenses are critically low. Keep it up.
Information and ready.
Taking heavy fire.
There's one more. There it is.
The outpost is defenseless.
Titan, this is Shuttle Gladius, inbound for extraction. We read you, Gladius. Titan will rendezvous at these coordinates. Thin the herd if you have to.
Stay aware, they're tailing.
Joining up.
I'm with you.
Nice targeting.
On your wing.
Enemy behind you. Stay sharp.
Good riddance, rebel scum.
Okay. Oh,
I'm on your wing.
Closing in on you, Titan Squadron. We'll keep you safe, Gladius. Let's get you to the outpost's landing platform. Affirmative, Squadron Leader.
We'll be gone before the rebel fleet even knows we were here. Heads up, Squadron. Enemy A-wings are deploying from the station.
Don't let them intercept our shuttle.
They're attacking our shuttle.
where are you?
They're sending more fighters after us.
The shuttle is under attack.
That's the last of the starfighters.
We've reached the station. Initiating extraction. Imperial shuttle has landed. They're storming the outpost. Squadron, we're en route to Agent Thorne's location. Stand by.
Be ready to retreat.
Why flee when we could blast the station to dust?
Escaping with Agent Thorne is Captain Carroll's strategy. We gain nothing by destroying a single outpost.
More enemy fighters inbound.
They've come from the surface.
Only to die in space. Shoot them all down.
Try that again. They're done.
Completing formation.
Okay, come on. There we go.
They're locked on.
Don't know why I'm doing that.
Well, that hurt.
Echo through. Here and ready to go.
Enemy locked on.
Come on. Ah! I feel upside down. I'm terrible at finding targets.
Now you're clear.
I had it under control.
Whoa! I nearly crashed.
Fighter on your rear.
No, 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 no! Whoa! That was a close call.
More like that.
Thank me later.
Titan, this is Agent Thorne. Your reputation precedes you. It's good to know my life is in capable hands.
We won't let you down, Agent Thorne. Enemy fighters are finished. Titan Squadron, regroup with the Gladius.
We're clear of the station. Cover our escape and escort us to the jump point.
Okay.
Affirmative, Agent Thorne.
We have Republic corvettes inbound. Move, Titan.
Gladius, change course and keep Agent Thorne safe. Titan 3, take out those fighters. Protect the shuttle at all costs.
It'll take more than that.
Missile evade.
I'm in position.
Ah, there's one hiding somewhere.
More rebel ships inbound.
Get Agent Thorne back to the Overseer.
They're sending more fighters after us.
Thanks, Titan Squadron. And my respect.
Okay.
Shuttle Gladius, jump into lightspeed. We did it. Squadron, reach the carrier and load up.
Let's leave this wretched system.
More rebel ships inbound.
I went in way too fast. Yeah. You wanted to move it. I went in so fast that I overshot.
Nice work, Titan 3. You're officially part of the squadron now.
Let's see how we did. Didn't get the efficiency measure, but got all the other ones. That's good. Excuse me. That's pretty good. You have successfully extracted Agent Zone from the heart of enemy territory. With luck, her information will lead Titan Squadron to the location of Project Starhawk. I did find it interesting. We're playing as the Empire trying to uncover Starhawk, and the Rebels trying to keep the Empire at the same time. Are we a double agent? Is our character a double agent? No, not obviously, but it's hilarious. The implication there. Okay. What's this?
When Captain Carroll said she was bringing in one more pilot, I didn't know what to expect. I've been flying a long time. This wouldn't be the first squadron I've seen compromised by nepotism. But you did well today, pilot. Most spy extractions end with significantly more casualties. If the team had any reservations about you joining Titan Squadron, you certainly put them to rest.
Okay, that's good, I guess.
Now let's go. Captain Carroll is waiting.
Let's head up to the briefing room now.
Agent Thorne may not have known the precise location of Project Starhawk, but their intel has pointed us in the right direction.
Then we will proceed as planned.
Oh, hello. Captain, is this the new pilot?
Yes. A valuable addition to the squadron, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. Marvelous work securing Agent Thorne. You've exceeded your previous statistics by... Oh, forgive me. I'm so familiar with your profile that I forgot we haven't actually met. I'm LT-514, Imperial Intelligence.
Doesn't even have a name.
To analyze your
That
performance
shows the dehumanization of the Empire.
Captain Carroll, shall we proceed with the briefing?
Names are generally given to those who actually are almost rewards in the Empire, in a sense. Okay, let's continue with the briefing though.
Agent Thorne's intel has paid off. We've learned that a convoy of New Republic engineers is traveling from Hosnian Prime to Project Starhawk's secret base. Their charted path leads them straight through the contested territory of De Severo.
I know that the engineers that were referenced as being requisitioned earlier in the Rebel stories, Mission 2, I think.
Through the wreckage and allow them
I do like that there's a connection there.
We will calculate all possible destinations along their trajectory to find Project Starhawk. You must not be detected. We cannot risk losing this convoy. Local Imperial forces have been advised not to interfere. Once the convoy is clear of the debris, it will leave the system, pointing us toward their hidden headquarters. Once we have their jump vector, return to the Overseer and prepare for immediate redeployment.
Okay. Let's see what they have to say.
I've already contacted the Imperial authorities at De Severo. They're aware of the situation.
You're certain he won't interfere? My records indicate that Captain Amos is trigger-happy, to say the least. His fleet is already in ruins after initiating several battles that were frankly quite unnecessary.
Captain
Imperial
Amos
fighting.
is enthusiastic. I'm hoping he's not a fool. The Empire can't afford to lose assets at this stage in the war.
I agree wholeheartedly, Captain. After your impressive work at Hosnian Prime, this should be an effortless mission for you, pilot.
Yes. My faith in you was not misplaced. Make sure it stays that way. That will be all.
Okay. Let's continue the mission. Time to go to the hangar.
It's good to see Admiral Sloane's spy network is intact. We can't operate in the dark. Half of the
Obvious.
Empire's fracturing is down to commanders operating in isolation, without a grander strategy.
Okay.
They forget we're all one empire, or should be. Perhaps annihilating this Starhawk will bring us together.
Probably not.
You see Admiral Sloane's
You'll
overall
fail.
goal, yes. Unify, purify, and inspire. When we defeat this new republic, we'll have survived the Crucible and come out stronger for it. On to bigger things.
Okay, anyone else wants to talk? Von Reg? Let's see what he has to say. Oh, she. Wait.
The captain has a
No, I
personal
did that.
stake in Project Starhawk. A vendetta with Lyndon Javes. Take it from me. Nothing motivates like
What's the character
betrayal.
in Legends?
I've seen too
That's what
many
I was thinking when I said
friends
he instead of she.
turned traitor.
Very
Put
similar
them out of their
name.
misery. But there's always more out there.
It was Von something.
Iden Versio, Erica Quell, Lyndon Javes.
It called out
They're
to
not just traitors.
Battlefront 2, Alphabet Squadron
Problems
books,
to solve
and
once the
also
war is
this
done.
game all in one.
We should go.
But yeah, but I gotta say, there's the difference between Yo Crowd and Iron Verso's defection story. Very different, including the amount of trust they received.
A simple in and out mission should be painless for us, but stay on your toes. You never know what cheap tricks the rebels will pull. Decevro. Long way from civilization. I haven't seen.
Very interesting. He has a little customization around his neck with like a blue handkerchief or something.
Let's get
Kind of interesting. Splash of color. Okay. Let's prepare for launch.
The TIE Reaper is a specialist model made for utility and squadron support. If the enemy sees one, they
Excuse
know
me.
they're in trouble. With this loadout, it's built to disable enemy fighters with ion lasers.
Excuse me again.
I've also equipped jamming tech to keep you off enemy radars, and tactical shields to protect allied TIEs.
Okay, let's launch the mission.
All this wreckage. What happened here?
Captain Amos is bloodthirsty. He's baited the rebels into pointless fleet battles over Decevro.
And lost several destroyers by the look of it. At least his recklessness allows us to stay hidden. Stay together and keep your distance. The convoy can't know we're tracking them.
Yes, sir. Titan 3's radar jammer will make it harder for the enemy to track you. Use it wisely.
Enemies can usually spot you on sensors from long range, but there are certain components that are a more stealthy approach. Use the squadron mask to make your allies temporarily disappear from sensors.
We're off their radar. Let's use those debris clusters as cover and close in on the convoy.
But don't boost your engines. It puts the entire mission at risk to fly so brash.
Smart.
That's quite the convoy just to protect rebel engineers.
Why not destroy them and stop those gearheads from reaching their destination?
I'm flying through these because I
We'll
can.
have plenty of new targets once we locate Project Starhawk.
Yes, sir. You're right. It's
From a
smart to take
strategic
them at the
standpoint,
source
that
and slow
makes
them
more
down.
sense, you know.
Advance through the debris. Keep this up. Slow it down, Titan 3. Overseer, we're in position.
Hold, Titan. Patience. Remember what we learned at the Battle of Vashar?
How could I forget? We strike when the moment is right, not simply because we can.
Attention! The Star Destroyer Tormentor is emerging from hyperspace near the debris field.
Oh no. He can't be serious. Captain Amos, what is the meaning of this?
You're letting our enemy escape, Captain Carroll. I will not show the same mercy. Fire the missiles.
We can't lose this convoy. Titan, shoot down the Tormentor's missiles. Captain Amos, you are compromising a delicate mission.
Delicate? This is war. Snuffing out this new republic is the only mission.
Titan 3, shoot down the missiles. That colossal idiot.
Convoys alerted to our presence. No way we'll track their jump now.
Good shot. Captain Amos, this is foolish. The Tormentor is severely damaged.
It's still capable of destroying a few rebel ships. Just look at the wreckage around you.
I see TIE fighters out there. Shattered, broken. Yours, I assume?
Every victory has its price.
Sharpshooting. Captain Amos must be cursing your name.
Titan, the Tormentor is firing another missile volley.
We'll take them down. Stay focused. Stop that scattered convoy. Practice makes perfect.
I lost it.
Keep it up, Titan 3. We need this.
That was close.
That got through.
Strange feeling saving rebels.
That's the last of the missiles.
Amos knows he's wasting his time. Good work, Titan.
Okay. What now?
Rebel transports are headed toward the Overseer. They'll jump to hyperspace before our ion cannons can engage. You must stop them, Titan.
Titan, X-Wings on radar. Titan 3, disable the convoy ships with your ion lasers. We'll cover you.
One on my tail.
Excellent. Your ion fire is working.
Titan 3 has ionized the first transport.
Don't stop now.
Stop those transports! Captain Carroll's boarding ships are coming.
Taking fire.
Blast it. A transport escaped. Do not let the others get away.
Captain Carroll, the transports have been disabled.
Another transport has escaped. Excellent. I'm deploying lander shuttles to board them and seize their nav data.
We'll keep the shuttle safe.
See that you do. Thanks to Captain Amos, physically retrieving the nav data is our last chance at finding Project Starhawk.
Excuse me.
Shuttle's reached. Let's move.
More rebel fighters inbound.
Tactical shield. Okay.
Deploy tactical shields to protect
Oh.
Excellent.
That shield ought to help.
Good, Titan 3.
There. Now back in the fight.
I headed that control.
Now it's my turn. Shuttle team, prepare to board. Seize the data. Find out where these ships were headed.
Not many rebels left. Wipe them out, Titan. The boarding party has reached the transport. Stand by.
Captain Amos, you are losing this battle.
Imperial might will always prevail.
I implore you to retreat.
And ruin my spotless record.
You are outgunned, sir.
Because you shot down my missiles.
Fine. I wash my hands of this, Captain Amos.
Oh, but the glory.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
And with that, the starfighters are gone.
Okay.
For now. Overseer, ready to receive shuttle team. Titan 3, keep them safe. Titan, the rebels have scrambled another fighter squadron. They're truly desperate now.
We'll finish off their fighters. Titan 3, defend the shuttles.
Shield the shuttle, Titan 3. Ionization successful.
Shuttle taking fire.
Being followed.
Keep it up.
This should keep you safe.
Thank me later.
I'm fine now. Thanks.
Deploy shields on the shuttles.
I'm trying.
Position.
What hit me?
You're protected.
Your friends are next.
That wasn't necessary.
Enemy starfighters are hounding a shuttle. Perfect.
Destroying ionized target.
That it for fighters? Yeah.
Joining your position. Shields up.
Shield on you now.
The rebels are drawing back their attack. They can't come this close to the Overseer.
Data is safely aboard the Overseer. Decrypting it now. Captain, the Tormentor is taking heavy fire. Its destruction is imminent.
That fool! Titan, return to the Tormentor and cover its retreat.
Yes, ma'am. Call off your squadron. I don't need their help.
Then you're prepared to retreat?
Never.
You will not survive this assault, Captain Amos.
Watch me. Captain Carroll, that frigate is coming apart. The Tormentor is too close.
Amos, evasive maneuvers now.
What are you talking about?
The frigate is about to explode.
But I won.
Yeah, and the rebels were willing to sacrifice the frigate to destroy your ship.
He's dead. What a waste. At least we have what we came for.
Some friendly fire to make it worse. Look at some temporary guardians, whichever reward that is.
Engineers must have wiped the rest when Captain Amos blew our cover.
We were so close. An idiot Amos deserves to go down with his ship.
Knowing the sector at least narrows our search. Lyndon can't hide forever. Titan, eliminate the convoy. Let Lyndon know we're coming for him.
Okay. So just didn't get that one, but got marksman. Not bad, not bad. Excuse me. Captain Amos's interference cost his life, but you managed to recover the sector coordinates for Project Starhawk. It's only a matter of time before Titan Squadron closes in. That looks like we're switching over to the rebels now. Once again, back at the Dearest dockyards. Ooh, Y-Wing.
Over here.
Frisk.
Hey, there you are. Was looking for you back at the dockyards. Instead, I had to hang out with a bunch of engineers. They told me a whole convoy of new engineers got intercepted by the Empire. No survivors. Sounds like they had someone on the inside at Hosnian Prime. Give them all the details. As you can imagine, everyone at the dockyard is pretty spooked.
Yeah.
I got a bizarre game plan for them later to help boost morale. Gotta do our part, right?
Right.
Say, between us, something's up. Something bigger than missing engineers. Ardo ain't talking, and the boss has been shut up in the briefing room all day. I feel like he'd tell us if it was just about the lost engineers. Nah, this is something else.
Yeah.
My money's on some kind of unfinished business. Like a dark secret he left behind when he skipped out on the Empire.
Well, I could be.
Or not. What would I know?
Well, we do know that a former Imperial colleague of his is out for revenge.
Fix with a giant battleship. Why don't you head up to the briefing room? The boss might open up to you.
Maybe, or maybe not. Oh. Hi there. Okay.
You're right, Lyndon. My contacts verified your suspicions. It's her.
I knew it could only be Teresa Carroll. Her mark is all over these attacks. We know her style.
You do realize there's only one reason she would attack Hosnian Prime and the engineering convoy.
She's searching for Project Starhawk. That's why I've already taken steps to stop her. Before she can find the Nadiri dockyards. Before anyone else gets hurt.
Lyndon. What have you done?
Relax, Ardo. All I did was send Teresa a message. One she can't ignore.
So you're laying a trap. Which makes sense, because she will go after him. There's a bit of revenge.
Teresa Carroll is leading the Empire's search for Project Starhawk. She won't stop until it's destroyed. So I've initiated a plan.
I sent a message that we know was intercepted by an Imperial listening post hidden near Esselis.
What was the message?
Bait for Terissa. And now that the Imperial post has served its purpose, we're ready for part 2. If we destroy that listening post, Terissa will think we have something to hide and follow that message to the letter. Vanguard, I want you to take Y-Wings with heavy ordnance to that post in Esselis and bomb it to oblivion. A Corvette will join you to draw Imperial fire. Gunny will support and resupply our bombers. These are your targets. We've identified the receivers along the hull as weaker areas. Destroy them all. Additionally, destroy the thermal regulation systems along the exterior trench and any dishes atop the listening post. If you pull this off, we'll rob the Empire of a valuable asset, and then Terissa will fall right
Laying a
into our
trap. That's a good strategy. Let's see what Lyndon has to say now, to continue the story.
Terissa Carroll was my second in command at Fostar Haven. She was my protege. She's gone from a Coruscant street orphan to captaining her own Star Destroyer. The Empire gave her everything, and she'll do anything to defend it. That's why I'm keeping certain details quiet. With Terissa in the game, any leak is a risk. Just trust me.
Makes sense. Operational security is a very important part of
Head to the hangar.
anything.
Your elders should have your ship almost ready.
Okay, and let's see what Grace has to say now.
I have to say, the Commander's plan is quite clever. All this secrecy and subterfuge, it's almost Imperial. I know the New Republic strives to be better than the Empire, but you must admit their tactics are effective. Not that we should adopt them, of course, but this is war.
And isn't those
Sometimes
things?
you have to think like your enemy in order to defeat them.
Which is true.
We're lucky the Commander is using his
Sun
tactical
Tzu,
brilliance for our side.
different race. Someone also said it too, quoting Sun Tzu, I know. Oh. How can you quote a real person in a fictional universe where the real person doesn't exist? But anyhow, all's fair in well, the saying is all's fair in love and war. And so that means whatever tactics are necessary. Especially in war, that's so true. Whatever tactics you can do, you go with. Let us see what Kyo has to say.
When Javes talks about Carol, you can feel it, right? He must have cared about her greatly to feel such pain.
Yeah, makes sense.
I don't think it's a coincidence that the Empire sent Terissa after Javes. This feels personal. They must both be hurting. And hurt can so easily turn to hate. Hate
Yeah,
that
they're
cannot
force
be healed
sensitive, there's
as
no
the
doubt
price
about
of the
that.
galaxy. If fighting it has become the only option, so be it. Are you ready?
But I do like how, like, it's strongly implied that they're force sensitive, but nothing's actually shown other than their gut instincts and that. I think that's just a really clever way of doing it.
Y-Wings are built to carry bombs and other heavy explosives. It makes them slower, but they pack a punch against large targets and capital ships.
Okay. Now let's launch mission. Just using the standard loadout again.
So, with the Empire eavesdropping on New Republic comms, do you think Terissa Carroll overheard everything?
She only cares about finding our Starhawk, Frisk.
Oh.
Oh, sure, still.
Okay, good.
Better bomb this listening post into oblivion, right? For the safety of our new battleship, and for no other reason.
Temperance, this is Vanguard Squadron. We're closing in on the listening post now.
Excellent. Upon arrival, you should be able to overhear some Imperial chatter. You can thank Arno and his spy network later.
Let's form up with our Corvette. It'll run interference during the strike.
This listening post in the middle of nowhere. How'd the boss find this place again?
You sent a message, specifically hoping the Empire would intercept
There, I have max speed.
They took the bait.
Talk about a long shot. No way he could have known that would work.
Unless the message he sent seemed so enticing, the Empire had no choice but to intercept.
What could be that
No,
enticing?
no, 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 no.
That's the thing. Jace won't tell us. But it's a seed that will sprout into a trap.
Let's focus on this mission and worry about the details of the trap later.
Trying to match speed. No, 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 no. Too close. Too close. Too close.
You think the Empire built this listening post just to help find the Starhawk?
This one, perhaps, but it isn't the last listening post eavesdropping on the galaxy. Well, they do seem hell-bent on finding us. I bet the Empire cannot stand that we're building a new ship out of their old ones.
There's our listening post. I'll jam Imperial sensors on approach. I love it. They'll never see us coming. Let's make them regret eavesdropping on the New Republic, huh? And just like that, we're hidden from Imperial sensors. Follow me, Five. We'll lead the bombing run.
Grace and I will take care of station defenses and starfighter patrols.
Here we go. Five, give them everything you got. Good, you're almost there. On my mark, it's bombs away. Now, great work, Five.
What? It's a raid! Alert TIE patrols!
Nicely done. You're a natural, Five. Now we'll warn the rest of the receivers. Impressive.
Get the broadcast system running. We need to call reinforcements.
Uh-oh. Quick, take down those dishes before they can make that distress call.
Squadron, target the dishes on top of the station. Empire can't call reinforcements without them.
Dish destroyed. Well done.
On your way now.
We needed that dish. I don't care if we're under attack. Get the broadcast system up so I can call for help.
Enemy is wearing me down. Dish destroyed. Nice job.
Is the broadcast system working? Good. I'm calling in some backup. Someone stop them. We need those dishes.
Not bad from here. Not bad, Five.
You let them destroy our broadcast dishes. So much for the distress call.
Nice shooting, Five. Those Imperials are on their own. Nice bombing.
Nice work. Imps won't be calling any reinforcements today. Only one receiver left. Let's finish him off. You really let him have it. Receivers are done for. Regroup with me at the edge of the listening post. All right, Five, form up at the edge of the station. It's time to take out the thermal systems.
That's a hit.
The thermal systems are located in the trench circling the edge of the station. Fly into the trench, give them hell.
Okay. Well, okay.
Good job. I'm with you.
Oh, okay.
Gunny can restock ya.
Thermal system destroyed. Temperatures are rising.
Oh, that left it dead. TIE interceptors coming our way. Corvettes still need your help. Vanguard, the Empire's just opened a massive vent on the listening post. The thermal systems must be overloading. They're trying to cool down the core. Regroup at the vent. I got an idea. You're in the clear. 5, get in the vent and blast that core. 5, protect the Corvette. Heads up, I got eyes on ties. Vanguard 5, we need you at the vent. Corvette just lost shields. Don't let those ties do any more damage. No, they destroyed the Corvette. Complete the mission. For them. Alright, 5, get in there and fly carefully. Time to put your courage to the test, Vanguard 5. When you get to the core, start dropping bombs and do not stop. You won't have much time to get out once the core explodes, so be ready to fly fast. Nice one, 5. Drop your bombs, 5. I heard that from all the way out here. Get moving, 5.
No, 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 no. I'm done for. I'm stuck. All because I wasn't lined up straight. What's the checkpoint?
Get moving, 5. Quick, the vent is closing. Go, go, go!
Wizard!
All right, team. Regroup and prepare for hyperspace jump.
Whew, that was difficult. It was the first time I actually died, all because I got caught, but I couldn't get out. Fortunately, we lost the Corvette. But, like, they wanted me to save both the Corvette and go after the main stuff at the same time.
On home. It's time for the next step.
I'm just saying, can't do both. Especially in the Y ring. Okay. With the listening post destroyed, the Imperial hunt for the Dari dockyards is stalled, and Teresa will be more inclined to believe Lynn James' message. It's time to stop her for good. Let's see what Frisk and Gunny are talking
All
about.
I'm saying is, instead of blowing up that listening post, we should have commandeered it. Imagine the kind of fun we could have had messing with the Imperials. Or the credits we could make.
As your squad leader, I'm gonna pretend I didn't just hear that.
Come on, Gunny. You telling me the New Republic couldn't use more intel?
And you know war ain't cheap.
Actually, that's a good point. I guess once you steal a Star Destroyer, everything Imperial starts to look tempting.
You know, we used to be rebels. We turned into a legit republic, and suddenly we all gotta stay on the straight and narrow.
The commander's lining up a trap for Teresa Carroll. That's not enough of a con for you?
In the old days, I'd trick her for everything but a pair of boots to stand in. But I guess this'll do.
Well, when he's right, he's right. Now, how about we get some actual work done?
Okay. Yeah, let's continue the story. Okay, let's head up to the briefing room now. I was like going around in a circle just in case there's something interesting.
First, congratulations. Because you captured the Star Destroyer Victorum, our Starhawk prototype has been completed ahead of schedule.
That's good.
But the Empire does not know that. They believe it's still under construction. Teresa Carroll will keep hunting Project Starhawk until it's destroyed. And we've been assigned to stop her. So, using that decoy message I sent, we're going to set up an ambush. The false intel stated that you're protecting a shipment of Magnite crystals, essential to completing the Starhawk. With this bait, we'll draw Teresa and the Overseer deep into the Xavian Abyss, a highly volatile area of space. Here is where we set our trap. Don't worry about the convoy. It's empty and droid piloted. However, that does mean you'll need to clear any obstructions from its path. Vanguard, I want you to defend that convoy with everything you've got. We need to make this look good.
Okay.
Your destination is this bottleneck. There, the Starhawk will be waiting to disable the Overseer, and hopefully, capture Teresa. Now, it might sound simple, but nothing is simple in the Xavian Abyss. Brace yourselves.
Okay. Let's start with Aldo.
If Lyndon's right, this plan could knock Teresa Carroll off our tail.
Carroll.
Sooner the better, if you ask me. Lyndon's convinced himself that he's put us in.
It's been a while since I played through the game.
They can't make him focus on the bigger picture while Teresa's still in it. The commander's a smart man, but everyone has someone who can push their buttons. I wonder if we can push hers, too. We'll give Teresa a harmless convoy to follow, play this out, and see just how far we can lead her. It's all about playing the long game.
Sounds like a good
When
strategy.
the Empire occupied Moncala, I learned how to string Imperials along. If you seem harmless, people underestimate you. I spent a lot of time around Imperials, playing the dumb alien. A bartender, a sweeper, someone safe. Next day, the rebellion would know everything I'd overheard. It wasn't easy, but I learned to stay patient and wait for opportunities.
I mean, that is a good strategy.
Remember, the Xavian Abyss is no place for the faint-hearted. And Teresa knows a few tricks of her own. Keep your eyes and ears open, all right?
And let's see what Lyndon has to say now.
And the Starhawk's crew.
More than ready. I selected the crew
yeah.
personally based on their expertise and experience. They've been training for months.
That's good. I appreciate your support on this, General.
It's a good plan, Lyndon. Just be careful.
And it's all will make a better capture ship for her because an Alphabet Squadron. Her capture ship is an Acclamator.
One moment, General.
A flagship, I should say.
Sorry. I can't talk right now. Your squadron is waiting.
Okay, that was it. Okay, let's go back to the hangar now. Let's start with Grace. Talking to another rebel officer.
I've heard tales of the Xavian Abyss. They say it's swallowed entire fleets without a trace.
Interesting.
Sending our brand new Starhawk in there is quite the gamble. Commander Javes must have complete faith in its builders. And in us, of course. We'll be the ones making this ruse work, after all. I took the liberty of studying the Starhawk's blueprints. It's not just another capital ship. It's a defense against Imperial.
That's actually a good strategy. Good
Every
idea.
spare inch is packed with lasers and munitions. But what really caught my eye was the tractor beam. If I understood the blueprints, the Starhawk's tractor beam is 10 times more powerful than that of a Star Destroyer. It's incredible. The Magnite crystals they use in the Starhawk's tractor beam are quite rare. I think they salvaged a few from the Star Destroyer we captured. My family spent an exorbitant amount of credits sourcing Magnite crystals. It's so gratifying to see them go to a good cause. Let's put our new Starhawk through its paces, shall we?
And hopefully don't lose it. Cause that would not be good. Now Frisk.
So, the boss wants to pull the old bait and switch on Teresa. I must be rubbing off on him. Of course, the key to a good con is selling it. And going into the Xavian Abyss. Well, either you're too naive to know better, or you think it's worth the risk. Like, say, stopping a Starhawk from being finished. Teresa Carroll's risking the Abyss just for the chance to destroy some Magnite crystals. Ain't she in for a surprise? I'm kind of excited to see our Starhawk tackle Teresa's flagship. All those engineers worked their tails off to get it finished. That's one good thing about this new Republic. We're finally punching at the same weight as the Empire. One way or another, this is gonna be a show.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, that looks like it. Looks like we're going to have a Y-Wing again. Oh, we can
You got your choice of fighters for this mission. An X-Wing, Y-Wing, or A-Wing. They've all got pros and cons. Check the schematics and let me know what'll suit you.
For me, it's X-Wing all the way. That's my preferred ship. You can take on capture ships and starfighters. I mean, jack of all trades.
As you can see, I wasn't exaggerating about the dangers of the Xavian Abyss.
Yeah. Look at that lightning.
And we got word that Teresa Carroll has taken the bait.
And so much better visibility compared to the Imperial
Good
ships.
luck, Vanguard. Protect that convoy.
Yep.
And see you on the other side.
You can feel it, right? Chaos on every side.
That's my light.
I'd hate to see what does.
Hey, what happens once the Starhawk disables the Overseer? The same as the Victorum, I expect. Board it, lock its systems, and take the crew prisoner.
I don't know, Grace. I can't imagine Teresa Carroll coming along quietly. I hate these clouds. Who knows what's out there?
We know what's out there. A Star Destroyer with a captain who wants us dead.
Real helpful. Thanks, Gunny. The convoy's droid autopilot ain't smart enough to steer through these asteroids.
Then let's blast them a path.
Wait, look. A Star Destroyer. Or what's left of one.
That's a Venator. I can tell by the shape.
Discouraged Teresa Carroll.
To someone like her, that wreckage ain't a warning. It's one
Yep.
more
A whole Venator.
Look lively, Vanguard. Imperial ships are on radar.
Scouts. Perfect. The boss's plan is working. Give them a show. Make sure they buy it.
I caught those ties scanning the convoy. Do you think they know there's no Magnite? And stay down.
You got a tail.
Okay.
We pushed them back. Let's keep going.
I repeat, Vanguard, the Imperials scanned the convoy, but the Overseer's still on approach. They must have stopped the ties before they could transmit that scan.
Signal's breaking up. Let's push on.
The ambush point is this way. Ready? Let's go. On your wing.
Okay. And there's a Star Destroyer.
There it is. The Overseer. Finally. We've drawn it in.
Nobody panic. This is the plan. Defend the convoy and keep luring the Overseer to the ambush point. How could you challenge an Imperial Star Destroyer? The convoy's under threat. Get those asteroids before the Overseer's too close.
Guess Teresa decided to handle this convoy herself. I got the cold sweat on my neck.
Stay focused.
I am. I'm very focused on the Star Destroyer right behind me.
Trapped.
With nowhere to go. Launch fighters!
More Imperial fighters. Check behind. Focus on the bombers.
Enemies locked right on me.
I think I'm okay.
I'm in formation.
Stuck in a tractor beam.
Enemy gun unlock.
You're in the clear.
Enemies toast.
Get the last of the fighters.
No need to thank me.
The Overseer's right in turbo laser range. Try to focus on the ties. The Starhawk will handle the Overseer. If we can make it to the bottleneck in time. We will. We just have to push forward. They locked onto me!
You got them. There. That's the bottleneck the boss mentioned.
Bending James to Vanguard. We have you on radar. Keep going. You're almost in range.
Get them a chance. Pulling hard for me.
Vanguard, the Overseer is targeting you. I need more time. Distract Teresa while we charge the tractor beam. And stay alive.
Taking out her fighters one by one should be very distracting.
Captain Carroll to Vanguard Squadron. This is a futile gesture. You have nowhere to go, and I have no interest in prisoners.
Could have been a different way.
Tractor beam is charging. 34%.
Stay strong. We fly for the New Republic.
Come on, I need to find more ties. They're all over the place.
Right behind us.
Can't hit something that ain't a helpless convoy.
Tractor beams at 61%.
Enemy has me in their sights.
Tractor beam at 87%. Ready the trap.
You've got enemies locked on.
Fire tractor beam on my mark. We're ready. Vanguard, withdraw through the bottleneck to a safe position. You brought this on yourself, Teresa.
Okay.
The scans work, Titan. That convoy's navicomputer had the sector and system we've been looking for.
We've got them right where we want them.
Yeah, but the rebels also have you where they want you. It's going both ways.
Titan, return to the Overseer for immediate hyperspace jump.
We can't jump that fast. We could end up in the middle of a star or worse.
Stay and we die for sure. Move!
Yeah, sometimes you gotta live to fight another day. Granted, that's bad for the rebels and the Empire in my opinion, but yeah. This is the story that they're telling. And it's good to see the Empire now being incompetent because, that's real, a competent bad guy is scarier than an incompetent bad guy. Because when they know what they're doing.
Well, we know the Starhawk works. Toss the Overseer around like a loath rat.
Good. Lousy Imperials deserve payback, with interest.
Shall we just build a Death Star and get it over with?
Oh, come on, Grace. We're still the good guys. Anyhow, we won, right? Wherever they jumped, no ship's coming back from that.
Are you sure about that? Lots of hangar space too, which fits nicely for the new post. Right? I like it. All the medals on this mission. Complete in less than 30 minutes. Complete without dying. Shoot down 3 missiles, and protect all the transports. You have survived the Zaven Abyss intact, though the same cannot be said for Teresa Carroll's flagship. The Overseer's whereabouts are unknown, but the damage itself means Project Starhawk is safe. Now we can see how bad the damage is. Ooh, yeah, that's not good.
Where are we?
Alpha Rem, Remetic system, grid 042.
Scramble fire crews.
Get a distress call to the nearest Imperial station.
Aha! There's an old munitions depot in this system, Captain. Run by a Colonel Grom. Must be our lucky day.
Make the call. This isn't over, Vanguard.
So, you jump to my territory, uninvited, then demand my supplies?
Colonel Graal, the Starhawk project is within our grasp. All I need is repairs and proper munitions.
No. The Emperor assigned me to this depot. I decide how its resources are used. As of this moment, that includes your Star Destroyer. Consider yourself reassigned.
The Overseer was sent on this mission by Admiral Sloane herself.
Admiral Sloane isn't here, Captain. I have rebel guerrillas to deal with. And now, so do you. Grom out.
Imperial and fighting. But I do like how that shows it, because it shows everyone's out for their own power, so that limits their competence.
We'll protect his depot, and if his munitions get lost in the crossfire, well, lucky for us.
Ma'am, regulations specifically forbid this.
I will not be beaten by Vanguard, grandstanding imbeciles, or anyone else.
Please, no judgment.
It's just fine. Call in Titan Squadron. Now!
Could we talk?
Yeah. After I take a look at, and I like how they updated the hangar to reflect that there is damage from the battle.
Well, that could have gone better. I never expected that cobbled-together battleship to be more dangerous than the Xavian Abyss. Those dockyard coordinates almost cost us the Overseer. Look at this place. The deck below is even worse. And did you hear? We're not being given the munitions we need to strike back. No wonder Captain Carroll's furious.
Yeah.
We'll get through this. Think of Battle Group Echelon after the skirmish at Marasy. Supply lines cut, their Admiral's flagship captured. But they rallied. They fended off the enemy, made repairs in hostile territory, and launched a daring rescue. And when they were ready, they returned to crush the rebels under heel. There's always a way to win. The captain summoned us. Let's not test her patience.
Looks like we're gonna be doing a TIE Interceptor next. But first we gotta figure out what we're actually gonna be doing.
Local rebel forces are preparing to attack Colonel Graum's munitions depot. You'll patrol the area in preparation for the attack, and keep the depots safe. Graum is a fool, but his assets belong to the Empire, therefore they belong to us. During your patrol, Titan III will secretly search the station, its freighters, and cargo shuttles for beradium. This explosive material will be a valuable tool against the Starhawk. Tag the beradium, and LT-514 will retrieve it remotely. While Graum is kept busy by the rebel attack, escort the beradium to the Overseer for safekeeping. According to the Colonel, these 3 towers hold large munition stockpiles and will be the rebels' priority targets. It's a powder keg. If we lose the towers, we lose the depot, and the Overseer will be defenseless. Remember, as long as repairs are still underway, we can't afford to engage the Republic. Secure the beradium, halt the rebel assault, and then we can leave the Remetic system. You're on your own, Titan Squadron. Let's do this right.
Let's start with LT-514.
I owe you and the rest of Titan Squadron an apology. When the Overseer was attacked, I realized that everything I know about war is what I've read. I'm beginning to understand how it must feel in that cockpit under fire. Terrifying. Yet you and the others...
That's a building!
I took this assignment to learn. Clearly, I still have a long way to go. I know Colonel Graum is in the wrong, and yet seizing his munitions feels drastic.
Okay.
But Captain Carroll is entirely correct that Admiral Sloane's orders supersede Graum's, and we are committed.
Okay.
To work. There's much to do.
Let's see what Captain Carroll has to say.
Why is it that small-minded officers are always the quickest to flaunt what little power they have?
You're flaunting what little power you have too.
Graum can lord over this pathetic corner of the galaxy all he likes. But I will not allow him to jeopardize our mission.
You're both doing it. It is a big weakness of the Empire.
To annihilate the Starhawk. Graum may be an obstacle, but he's not our enemy. We will do our duty to protect Imperial assets. Go. Prepare your ship.
Anyone else in here? Okay. Okay, let's see what Shen has to say.
This routine is familiar.
Interesting.
We've suffered. We're damaged. Broken, even. But it's not the end. Never is.
Okay.
Next steps are simple. We heal up, find Vanguard, then take revenge.
Okay then.
The first crash was hardest. Had to relearn breathing, walking. Saw my cockpit in nightmares. Wasn't personal. The rebels shot me down. My wingmate returned fire. But pain is personal.
Okay then.
My team deserved my best. The Empire demanded it. So, step by step, I conquered pain. I rose. I flew. The Deary's ahead. Until then, surviving is revenge.
Okay.
Let's fix this.
Fun rag. Okay. Quite a distance away though.
It never fails. Bureaucratic bastards like Colonel Graham are always in the way. My brothers died on a rebel raid with the 181st that never should have happened. I blame the Imperial Senator, who pushed for that doomed mission just as much as I blame the rebels who fired the torpedoes. Pick any military disaster, and you'll always find some bantha-brained bureaucrat was behind it. Captain Carroll is making the right call with this mission. Let's go.
Okay then. Prepare for launch.
Captain Carroll has assigned you a TIE Interceptor. This machine is built to cut down enemy fighters. And that's what you do best.
Okay, I'm going to take a quick break real quick. I'll be back momentarily. Okay, I'm back. Just had to grab a quick little snack, and I'm feeling a lot better. I was getting kind of draggy. I think I just needed essentially some Gatorade and some chocolate. So that seems to have helped me. Let's start the mission.
Overseer, Titan is outbound.
Colonel Ground, I've ordered Titan Squadron to patrol the area in preparation of the enemy attack.
Good. My munitions depot is as valuable as it is
So I like
volatile.
how they changed the viewport between the TIE Fighter and the TIE Interceptor and other ships. Because that's something you will notice from the outside with the ships. Or inside.
Control towers are operational. Don't let the rebels destroy all three. Nobody survives that chain reaction.
Sounds like you speak from experience, Shen. Which I know you do.
Wonder how many of our outposts survived. Could be more resources out there. Research, weapons, medical. Final tower is clear. No sign of the rebels yet.
Grom has several ships in the area. Target and scan them to locate the Baradium.
Titan 3, split up and find it. Scanning freighter. Titan 3, do the same. No Baradium. Any luck?
There we go.
That freighter doesn't have Baradium, but I'm detecting concussion missiles, heavy ion cannons, and plasma bombs as well.
Think of what we could have accomplished at Endor with these supplies.
Come on, Titan 3. Got a plan. During the Jabez incursion, our forces used Baradium, moved it with Zeta-class cargo shuttles. If Grom has Baradium, he might be doing the same. We used Baradium strikes to drive the rebels out of hiding at Jabez. But it didn't flush the rebels out. It incinerated them.
Definitely using assets from the Battlefront games.
That's it. Baradium. I'm tracing its signature across the depot now.
Titan Squadron, regroup.
No, Star Destroyer here.
Excellent. We'll secure the Baradium during the enemy raid.
We're ready for them.
Misfire. Not really.
Titan, we have rebel forces emerging from hyperspace.
Right on time.
Rebel bombers are targeting the control towers. Kill those bombers, Titan.
Remember, if they destroy the towers, we lose the depot.
Then the Overseer will be overrun. Or worse.
Enemy fighters are targeting Tower 1. More enemy fighters.
Thank me later.
Fine now. Thanks.
Finish them off. I'm here. Let's go.
No more bombers detected. That was close. Rebel fighters coming out of hyperspace. Is that a corvette? Focus fire on the rebel corvette.
Then kill its bomber escort.
Titan, rebel ships are targeting Tower 2.
Yes, bring them down. Lucky I was here.
Thanks.
We need to shut down that rebel corvette. They're all over me.
Titan, defend Tower 3 with your lives.
More than an X-Class.
I'd say you owe me one.
Is that all the bombers? Now what?
Take down the corvette.
Tower 1 has been targeted.
Titan 3, fire on the corvette.
Corvette destroyed. Rebels are on the run.
Whoa, what happened?
With friends.
Let them. We'll send them fleeing again.
Titan Squadron, LT-514 will remote pilot the cargo ships to the Overseer. Titan, it's time. Escort the cargo shuttles to the Overseer. Ground won't notice a thing while he's under siege.
Focus on the Baradium. We'll take care of one shuttle group.
Titan 3 and I will handle the other.
Protect Arboradium, Titan.
That'll teach them. Radium shuttle is exposed. I'm on your wing.
They got a lock on me.
Takes care of that.
I added that. Wow. Protect Arboradium, Titan.
The radium is ours. The ground is none the wiser. We have everything we need to annihilate the rebel base, their Starhawk, and Lyndon Javes. Enemies incoming.
They sent in a frigate. Destroy it immediately. Shen, take point with ion bombs. We'll follow your lead.
I'll bring down their shields.
Titan 3, you'll focus on the turrets after the frigate's shields go down.
That's easy enough to do. That guy had to ride my recycling bin. That's good.
Frigate shields are down.
That frigate will tear us apart.
Then we take out its turrets first. Focus fire on its turbo lasers.
Just praise me.
Enemy got a lock.
Throwing fire!
Frigate destroyed.
I didn't get all the turrets.
You've secured the Baradium and saved this depot from the rebels.
Really?
Mission accomplished.
Both Grom's mission and ours, Captain. Titan, dock aboard the depot for immediate debriefing.
Titan Squadron, return to the Overseer at once. We're leaving the Remetic system.
Captain, I reassigned you.
My orders come from above you, Colonel Brown. I have everything I came for. Cut communications with this imbecile.
You'll regret this, Captain. I promise you that.
Whew. Nearly skimmed the ship. Went in almost too fast. But that would be hilarious, you know. To just crash into the ship. Okay. We didn't get this one. I would need to have destroyed all the turrets, which I failed to do. Repairs to the Overseer continue, but the radium you have requisitioned from Colonel Grom's depot will give you a surprise advantage at the Nadari dockyards. Okay. Let's see. So this is where I'm going to end my stream. It's been a little over 2 hours, so this is a good place to, well, finish up. So so next stream will be on Wednesday, unless I decide to go earlier, and what we're going to do then is there we go. Okay, options, main menu. Okay, so yeah, this is where I'm going to end today's stream. Like I said, so Wednesday is probably going to be the day I stream again. So stay tuned for that. I'll be sure to tweet out about hopefully 30 minutes before I start streaming and all that, so you can know when to show up. But in the meantime, thank you for dropping in my stream. I hope you enjoy it. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Check out the links down below. Also, ring that bell so you can be notified of when I stream as well. If you don't follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr, those are the main three sites I do post to, but I also share it in my Discord server and a few other places as well. But other than that, thank you for tuning in. As always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the force be with you always.